Hello! Today we're going to learn how to install the driver station and robot controller apps onto Motorola phones using REV's client software. REV does have specifically made control hub and driver hubs, which are like a self-contained device. Maybe we'll do another video on those another time. But for those of us still using phones, this is definitely a useful skill to learn and necessary to be able to run FTC's software. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to download the REV hardware client on your computer. So that go to your internet browser. I'm using Google Chrome. You can use another internet browser if you'd like. And just Google REV hardware client download. And the one from Docs Rev Robotics should come up and is the one that you're going to want to click on. And it should take you to this screen here. You can read all the supported devices. You can see Android device via ADB. That's what we're going to be using, and a bunch of information. So you can just click download REV hardware client. And it's downloading right here. The site does use cookies. I'm just going to click out of that. Alright, so the installer is downloaded, so you can go ahead and click on it. Or if you're not using Google Chrome, you might have to go to Downloads and click on your client setup.exe. And it'll walk you through the process of getting it downloaded. It might take a little bit. I'm going to possibly speed it up. Yes. Just let it go in the default folder. So it asks if you want to trust this software. You can trust REV. It's from a known company. Your computer doesn't necessarily know the company, but we do. We can finish. The security process might look a little bit different for you if you're on a different browser, use a different antivirus. So here's the program, the REV hardware client. So when I plug in the phone, like so, doing that, gotta make sure that the USB debugging is on so that the computer can actually access the device. So you can swipe down here and go to Settings, and then scroll down to Developer Settings, or Developer Options, my bad. And then from here, down near the bottom, you can turn USB debugging on. And it'll give you a little warning. You can press OK. And you're also going to want to go through swipe down. It should have given you a little banner down here. You might have to scroll a little bit where it says USB charging for this device. You're going to want to click that and change it to transfer files. Now that the device has been plugged in and USB debugging has been turned on, the device should show up here. Mine's the Motorola Android device. It could be another Android device depending on what you're using. So go ahead and click on it. And it gives options to download the robot controller app and the driver station app. You can do one on a phone. It's not recommended to do both on the same phone because they could interfere with each other. For this first phone, I'm going to do driver station app. So I can go ahead and press download. Let that process run through. Shouldn't take too long. And then once it's downloaded, go ahead and install it. Alright, and then the installation is complete. So that's it for that phone. So you can go ahead and disconnect it. device, unplug it, and on. We can now do the same process for the second phone to download the robot controller. So go ahead, plug it in, just like the last one, via USB. Turn on USB debugging. Go ahead and click on the device. And then this time we're going to download the robot controller using the same process. And one useful note, sometimes the download will fail or the install will fail, which could indicate a problem, but before going into all that and doing a bunch of searching, try restarting the REV client. That's worked for me a few times. It'll fail, and then I'll just restart the client, and it works. So the robot controller is downloaded. Now we can install. Right, and it's been installed onto the device. So we can go ahead. And here are the two phones now after downloading. The app probably won't show up on the screen here. I'm going to go ahead and find it in this little 6 dots area. Go ahead and pin it to the screen if you'd like. And open it up. So this is the driver station, the first one downloaded. And then the robot controller, the second one we downloaded, is open here. And everything should be on the phones with no issues. Can connect them via Wi-Fi. We'll have another video for how to configure the phones, configure the robot, and get the Wi-Fi set up. But have a great day, and that is how to download the robot controller and driver station from the REV Hardware Client program.